The in which Guyana is being governed is cause for concern, according to the opposition. Spending isn't regulated and the government isn't answerable to anyone. Opposition leader Aubrey Norton says that at best, making the PPP a minority government would ensure some measure of control.
One has to recognize that our system does not have the checks and balances of the US system. It's a brand or a variant of the Westminster, in which a simple majority can do a lot of things, even if it's against the interests of the people. So we have got to continue to expose it. We have got to work assiduously to obtain political power so that we can govern Guyana in the interest of the people.
But prior to the 2015 elections, the PPP was a minority government. However, it defied rulings by the parliament, leading to criminal charges of some of the top officials. The matters were null-prossed by the Director of Public Prosecutions. Norton said that there are loopholes in the judicial system.
I'm of the view that the court system gives a lot of wiggle room. So unless you can revamp that, take, for instance, the question of charging them for corruption. We saw when the PNUAFC was in government, charges were brought against them. Of course, they used the legal system to delay, one. Two, what they did as well was to use the argument that the politicians weren't public officers.
A subsequent court order has since negated that contention.
I think recently we have had a ruling by the Chief Justice which suggests that there's a change in direction and therefore they can be charged and dealt with, because that ruling suggests that once they are serving the public as government ministers, etc., then they are public officers. And so there seems to be more scope for them to be dealt with.
PNCR economic advisor Elson Lowe said that another government would ensure that institutions are strengthened.
That you see a petroleum commission, that you see an appropriately staffed GRA, that you see really the measures that are needed to govern this country be put in place. And of course, we want to ensure that Guyanese really are able to benefit from that kind of governance and to change the norms in the country so that PPP cannot think ever that this is acceptable.
Transparency is crucial, he said. He cited the case of the audits of the ExxonMobil account.
It required tremendous effort from us, from the media, from civil society, to get those audits, first of all, to get the second audit to be done, and then to get the other audits released.